Did you know that when you get your music played on the radio, you're actually not making money from that? So, we have some legislation that is addressing that. It's a bipartisan federal bill that is designed to end the major gap in artists' rights when their songs are played on terrestrial radio. What is the American Music Fairness Act in a nutshell? It will give performers, aka singers, session musicians, producers, etc., the explicit right to receive royalties when their music is broadcast over AM or FM radio, just like streaming services currently does for compensating creators. Why this matters. Artists haven't been paid for terrestrial radio plays for over a century, even though these stations are earning billions from ad revenue. Therefore, the AMFA aims to fix that compensation imbalance. The US remains one of the only developed countries where performers aren't paid for AM/FM broadcasts. It's especially important for Black and independent artists who have historically been exploited by broadcast media without financial return. Key provisions. It will create a statutory public performance right, kind of like what copyright has right now, for sound recordings played on terrestrial radio. Sound recordings. That's the key word, sound recordings. These are for the performers, not for the songwriters. Songwriters do get paid for when their songs are played on the radio. It's the sound recording, the master, the performer. They're the people that aren't getting paid. So it'll create a statutory public performance right, just like for the writers. The royalty rate structure. Large broadcasters will pay rates set by the Copyright Royalty Board. Smaller stations can opt into a sliding fee system from between $10 to $500 a year, depending on revenue. Exemptions. Public use, college, and tiny stations operating at low revenue thresholds are largely exempt or pay minimal fees. Global reciprocity. This ensures that U.S. creators get royalties when their music is played overseas, plugging international gaps in compensation. And why this matters for artists and the big benefits that you're getting. You're going to be able to earn new revenue from radio plays that previously generated nothing. It creates parity between performers and songwriters across platforms. And it supports equity by finally compensating vast numbers of creators historically excluded from pay. Let me know if you guys found this valuable and what other type of legislation regarding music you guys would be interested in learning more about. Bye.